Alright, hey y'all, this is Lanisha. This video, I want to talk about obesity in children. Do You Want to Diet did one of her videos about 78% of African American females are obese or overweight or whatever like that. And I don't know, not even really just about African American females, just about people in general. I mean, I work at the airport, and I work security at the airport, so I see people all day long, and something that has just like been an eye-opener to me, or something I've just noticed a lot of, is fat children. I mean, just plain and simple fat children. I mean, it's one thing to see a fat person, but grown folks being fat, you clearly know it's more than likely, unless it's medical reasons, more than likely it's because they eat too much. I mean, we get fat because we like to eat, but we sit on our asses. But I have been noticing a lot of fat children, and I mean not teenagers. I mean fat children, like 4- and 5-year-old fat children. And the thing that has been very common is, if you see a fat kid, look at the parent. And almost every single time, the parent has been fat also. So it's like, just because you decide that you want to sit on your ass and eat all the donuts in the house and not go work out, that it's okay, you being fat rubs off on your child. Oh my gosh! If that in itself shouldn't be enough to get people motivated to want to be active. Love you too, sweetie. But I'm serious. I've been seeing a lot of fat children come through, and I mean like young children, like younger than teenagers, come through. And you look to see what their parent is, and their parent was fat right there beside them. And it's kind of disheartening, because it's like, man, you know that, yeah, children, go sit down, sweetie. No, I want you to go sit down. Go sit down. You know that, and I mean, in a sense, children do have just as much willpower as grown people to push a plate away. But, I mean, really think about it. I mean, I grew up in a pretty decent family. I mean, we weren't poor by no means, and we weren't rich by any means either. But, I mean, a lot of people I've even talked to, you know, the family had a tendency, you know, your dad or your mom was like, you ain't getting up from this table to eat all your food. You clean your plate. Are we still doing that to our children? I mean, are we still making our kids fat by telling them that they gotta clean their whole plate? I mean, gosh. I don't know. I don't know if that's the reason why our kids are getting fat, because truly and seriously though, children are born with, we are all born with a sense of, once we become full, we stop eating. We stop eating because that's what we're supposed to do. Like, my daughter loves to eat. I ain't gonna lie to you, she loves to eat. But when she's full or she don't want to eat no more, she don't want to eat no more. And that's it. And I thank God for that. And I promised myself that I was never going to do that clean your plate to my kid. And I don't do it. And there's been times where she'll eat like 2 bites and not want nothing else. And I'm like, well, hey, that's what she full, she full. And then there'll be times where she'll want to eat like, it'll seem like 5 sushi rolls. Well, hey, if that's what she want to eat, when she gets full, her body will tell her she's full, and she'll stop. And more than likely, kids do stop. I don't know how our kids are getting fat, but I hope we can stop it. I know I'm going to start with mine and stop it. Keep her active, keep her doing things, playing sports, or either me playing with her, going outside for walks and things, and not so she has to clean her plate every single day. And another thing, I had to catch myself, but even catch other people. Like, I went to a Christmas party, and a mom made her daughter's plate, right? I kid you not. The kid's plate, the daughter was younger than my daughter. My daughter's 4, so she was like 3. The daughter's plate, kid you not, was about as big as a grown person's plate who was about to get down. And she told the little girl she had to finish all that food. And I looked at that plate myself and was like, that's a lot of food. I don't think I could finish that food. I mean, goodness, children don't eat the same amount of food as grown folks do, but why are we sitting here trying to stuff food down their mouths? I mean, I remember my dad saying, my dad said, there's kids in Somalia starving for food, but you ain't gonna eat all your food. Man, what in the world are we doing to our kids? We are literally making our kids fat. And then when they grow up to be fat adults, we wonder why people have such problems nowadays. But anyway, that was just my little thing. I have been noticing about fat children. I've been noticing a lot of fat children. And my heart goes out to them too, though, because kids already have a hard enough time as it is in school. So to be a fat kid in school, I mean, gosh, that's even worse. And then to be a black fat kid, oh my gosh, come on now. Being fat is not fun by no means, regardless if it's for health reasons or because you like to eat. But being a fat kid is really got to be hard. But I don't know, that was just something I was thinking about. Alright, y'all, catch you later.